I'm loving it already. I've already cocked up.
Spirits are still high right now.
Yeah.
Fun. And the whole lot's just shelved off with the trees intact and everything. Get me out of here. It's completely closed now, look. God, it's amazing round here. Look at it. I'm going to fit through that. That is very scary, in fact. Holy moly, look at it. I've actually sustained my first injury. Look at it. It's just... I flipping hate this road already. I hate it. Oh my goodness, look at that. Doesn't actually seem to be getting any closer. I'm tired. I feel like my shin is about to snap. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Lovely to have you here, as always, and welcome to the West Highland Way. This isn't the West Highland Way. It's a Premier Inn, as you can see. So I came here and stayed here last night so I can start the walk nice and fresh. I've just eaten about a ton of breakfast. Should set me up for the day, if not the week. I'm not kidding you, that's a little bit tight. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check out very quickly and then make our way over to the start. I'm very excited about this. I hope you are too. Thank you. Heck, it's a bit blowy. Right, let me just explain what's going on here. So I drove up yesterday and I'm going to leave the van here. It was a bit of a nightmare with public transport yesterday. All the trains were cancelled because of course we've had Storm Amy. It's been a little bit horrendous. But there's the van there and hopefully be there when I get back. That same old worry. So yeah, it's worth knowing that if you ever do the West Highland Way. The Premier Inn are really good. They'll let you park up for the week and you can it's free parking as well, and you can donate something to a charity that they mentioned and I've forgotten, which I need to pay. Here we go. Milngavie town centre, dead. What time is it? 8:30. Now apparently up until in the 90s sometime, I think the start was actually the train station, which is over that way a little bit. But here we go, let's go and touch the obelisk and kick it all off. Very, very excited about this, you know. And the best of it all is we can go and get a steak bake in a minute, look, from Greg's. Right, let's do it, let's begin. Set off along this way. This is lovely round here. Really, really lovely. Conic Hill, that's tomorrow. I don't know where that is. That's the next day. That's the next day, maybe. Next, yeah, Tuesday, Hell Day. Day 4, Day 5, Day 5, Day 6. Looking forward to that. It's a bit weird, this section, actually. I haven't seen it on Google Earth, you know, Street View. So now that we're on our way, let's go and have a look at the map. Let's have a look at the full route. I was going to go like that, but it's definitely not circular. Look at the full route, and then we'll look at what we're doing today. It's round about 12 miles, I think, today. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, it's going to take us 6 days to walk the 96 miles from Milngavie, just outside of Glasgow, all the way to Fort William. We'll be starting off in the lowlands, but the route takes us over the iconic Conic Hill, which marks the geological boundary of the Highlands, and spend 2 days walking along the eastern shore of the stunning Loch Lomond. We'll thread our way between Lorne and the Grampian Mountains, skirt around the edge of the bleak but beautiful Rannoch Moor, and hopefully catch a glimpse of the mighty Buchel near Glencoe. Tackling the Devil's Staircase should be fun before skirting around the edge of the Moors and finally descending into Fort William for that well-deserved pint. Or should it be a whiskey? Alright, let's have a look at what we're doing today then. From the start line on the main shopping street in Milngavie, we've just walked onto this footpath that's going to lead us through Allender Park and out along the edge of Mugduck Wood. Past Crag Loch and out towards the weird lump of Dumgoyach. From here we'll pick up the disused railway line and follow it all the way along Strathblane,
past the Glengoyne distillery until we finally reach Gardness. It'll be road walking for the rest of this section before leaving the West Highland Way and heading into the very charming village of Drymen. A hot meal and a bed for the night.
There you go. It's should be a nice steady introduction to the whole today. I mean, to the whole way. The day I'm dreading the most is day 3. That is, I think, is going to be dubbed Hell Day, and we'll talk about that a little bit on Hell Day. But in the meantime, go and get yourself a brew and enjoy all this scenery. Just like to say, I got so excited at the start there to cross the line that I actually forgot to set my watch off. So we're a few hundred metres shy. There's a lot of storm damage, you know. It'd be interesting to see today how many trees are down. So when I woke up this morning, you know, I was really very apprehensive about this whole walk. Just worrying about everything, worrying about the weather because it looks atrocious, worrying about some of the distances, just time, you know, daylight hours and things like that. And there are other complications on day 3 as well, by the way, that are going to make it Hell Day. Am I going the right way now? I don't know. But, and my Achilles as well. So there's all these little things, and I'm going, oh God, is this a good idea? But now that I'm on the trail, now I'm walking, I've got a feeling again, like a really excited feeling of adventure. And, you know, first of all, check the map. Yeah, I'm very excited. It's just lovely to be back out again, just doing a little bit of an adventure, something completely unknown. I've actually gone wrong. I should have left a bit further down there. I've already cocked up. See, this is what happens. Okay, back on course. This is very nice in here. So in a minute we'll talk about the weather. We like to talk about the weather in this country. We like to moan a lot about it. Apparently I moan a lot on this channel. I didn't realise I did that much, but apparently I do. But yes, we'll get out of the town properly, and we'll talk about it because it's gonna be interesting. So far it's been very flat, tiny little hill there in the park, but obviously as we're heading into the Highlands, you know, it's going to be a lot of up and down, physically, geographically, and I think probably emotionally. I'm starting to wonder if this is like an old railway line or something. I know that we definitely pick one up later on as we go through Strathblane. You know what it's going to be like this week. In fact, can we all agree that I'm just not going to be able to pronounce any of the names at all? I don't know any of the places, don't know any of the mountains and hills and everything, and so it's all a mystery, and how they're pronounced is a mystery as well. So as long as we can be in that agreement that I'm going to cock it all up, then that's good. Heck, these colours are looking great, you know, already. And I noticed on the drive up here yesterday that everything's much more further advanced, you know, in terms of autumn colours up here further north, you know, compared to back home. Just in the Lake District, you know, we could get some really, really nice conditions and nice photographic opportunities. It's quite handy having all these signs, actually. I don't know how long they're going to last. Have you seen the light? Oh, it'd be wonderful if it stayed like this all day, all week.
Also make a sidewalk up there.
Ah, okay. You going to the castle here, or you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I wrote it on the Commons app, So
Okay,
okay, this is not such a long stage. Nice weather.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't have to be there 4 o'clock. It doesn't matter if I come
Yeah.
5 or 6.
I think if you didn't, you'd probably regret it afterwards. Think, oh, I wish I'd gone and had a look at
if
it.
it would be rainy or if I would know I have
Yeah.
a hard way in front of me, but
Enjoy your castle.
Yeah.
See ya. So it's very beautiful in here. I've already said that. Sorry, I'm just repeating myself, but we've got oak trees, we've got beautiful ash trees as well. There's a bit of a mixture of everything. Birch. Very, very nice indeed. Just walked past a couple of hobos with beer cans and things. So, you know, with the beauty comes the scary stuff as well. This is Allender Water, by the way, the river, and I just wonder if it's not normally that full. But not far from a place called Crag, okay, excuse the pronunciation, Craigallian Loch. And it was round here during the Depression years that all the young folk would come up here and they kept a fire going. It's called the Craigallian Fire, and they kept it going for a year. And it was, I quote, a beacon of companionship and hope, which is lovely. So all the people just want to get outside, enjoy nature, get away from that just horrendous city mess that was going on, you know, and to spend time in nature and meet friends and tell tales and all that sort of thing. So we'll hopefully at some point see a memorial to that. Well, this is nice, little wetland. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm back on the Cumbria Way again. This feels a little bit like right up at the beginning by Carlisle. As we're coming out of the city, you know. Anyway, hope you're enjoying it so far. 2 miles in, got another 10 miles to go yet, so anything could happen, and I hope it does. Lovely, isn't it lovely? Kettle on. Right, I'll tell you what, let's talk about the weather very briefly and what we're expecting this week. So first of all this blue sky you can see, this wasn't forecast. It was forecast today to be windy and drizzly and dreek. So this is a bonus, this is really great. It is a little bit windy. It's obviously not here because we're in the woods and a bit sheltered, but up there it is flipping windy as hell. But tomorrow is forecast to be heavy rain. So, sorry, step back a bit. The rain's coming in today at 3 o'clock, so it'd be nice to get to Drymen before 3 if possible, just keep things dry. But it doesn't really make any difference at all, because tomorrow is heavy rain, and then Tuesday, hell day, is heavy rain as well, all day. So it's going to be pretty tough and windy. So we'll see. We'll just play it by ear. I'll just keep checking every day. I'm loving it already. Loving it. It's a wee bit windy. Love all the acorns on the ground. I don't know if you can see them. Millions of them. Okay, it's all starting to open out now. And we're getting our first glimpse of the Campsie Fells there, look. And Dumgoyne, which is that, can you see it? You can't even see it. That knobbly one. We'll see it properly a little bit later on. Looks good. I like to go up there actually. Okay, this is Craigallian Loch. I need to keep an eye out for that little monument as well. See if we can find out where the fire was. So, in terms of research this week, I've not done a great deal, it has to be said. I only started planning this a few weeks ago. And I've not watched any videos at all. That's deliberate, to do that on purpose. I've done that for everything I do. I don't want to see what anybody else is seeing, because it just, I don't want to accidentally copy and repeat stuff. You're seeing everything through my eyes for the first time. You're kind of experiencing it with me for the first time. Oh, hello dog. Morning. wonder if this is it, you know, where they had the fire. It does look like it could be, you know, but they were called the fire sitters. Here we go. Here burned the Craigallian fire. There we go. In the 1930s that was. I can't read any of that. How lovely. How utterly lovely to have been here and just, you know, meeting up with people, chatting, all like-minded people, probably people very similar to the ones in the clan, the Black Clan. I love that little cabin. Love the colours, the yellow and the red. We've done 4 miles, only 92 to go. Okay, so I think we're along here for a little bit. The wind's getting up now, you know, and we're still relatively flat. So I'm just thinking ahead to tomorrow. Conic Hill might actually end up flying, you know, just blown away somewhere into Europe. Not on the road for very long, couple of minutes, but already I'm sick of it. I think I've seen about 3 cars. But it's nice to get back on the way again. Ooh, a little bit of gate on. Okay, ears are gone. Ears have definitely gone. Oh yeah, look at the view now. Heck. Ow. Oh, chance would be a fine thing, wouldn't it? Come on, Finn. Come on, good girl. Hey, look at this. Oh, this is amazing. So this here, this lump, you can see the trees on it. I think it's called Drumagoyuk or something like that. Yeah, Drumagoyuk. It's actually a volcanic plug. And if you look at the map, it's got these really steep contours, quite small. It's amazing. Once again, wouldn't it be wonderful to be able to just turn back the time and just see what's happening here, you know, over the eons. So I think this is Strathblane here, isn't it? We're going to be picking up an old railway line. That obviously is the one I was talking about earlier on. So we're nowhere near it. That runs along the valley quite a way, right up to a distillery, I think. So that could be interesting, couldn't it? I don't know. Is it too early on? Is it too risky? I think in this field, it's either this field or maybe the next one, but I'm assuming this one, there are 5 Neolithic standing stones. Neolithic meaning new Stone Age. Is it Mesolithic? Is the middle Stone Age? Is it Paleolithic? Old Stone? I don't know. I could be making this up. Well, isn't that the cutest damn thing you've ever seen? I don't know what this means. What does it mean? There's elephants and all sorts here. Yes, I think the standing stones are in that field there. There's no way of getting over there. Oh, I can see them. I think I can see them actually. I can see a stone. That might be one of them. So there we go, we got to see it. So already this is absolutely beautiful around here. Really enjoying it. And it's not cold at all. There's still a little bit of heat in the sun. So yeah, I think choosing this time of year's probably been quite a good idea. When you're on day 5 or 6 and you think back to day 1, it just seems like a real dim and distant memory, and you think to yourself, God, that guy was so naive. You just no idea what lay ahead, and this is all very easy and, you know, forgiving, and it is, to be honest with you. It's been so easy so far. We're coming up to halfway already, which is incredible. So I think in a minute we're going to get onto the old railway bed. think I can see it going off in that direction there in the middle of the valley. This is Strathblane. I almost forgot his name then. I'll tell you what, while we're on this section here where it's not that windy, let me tell you about the thing that's sponsoring this series, this little mini series of the West Highland Way. It's me again, Black Crag. No one else will sponsor me. I don't want to be sponsored. But I'm doing exactly the same thing as I did on the, which one was it? Ultimate Lake District Trek. Exactly the same photograph. It's a 60 by 30 inch acrylic photograph. It's absolutely gorgeous. It was very popular in that last one. A lot of people got in touch afterwards, you know, can I buy it? So I'm going to offer it again as a prize. £2. That's yours for £2. And I'll ship it anywhere in the world. There might be some issues with the United States, I don't know, I'll have to check that one, but we'll figure it out. And like I said, it all goes back into making these videos. It pays for the accommodation and transport and everything else. But that's not it. That's not the only prize. I'm also offering a whole year's membership of the Black Clan at the top tier, Chieftain tier. So 12 months, you can join us on Black Masses, you can join us every month on the calls, and all the other perks that you get in the clan. And if you're already a clan member and you win, then you'll just get the year for free, you know, or upgraded if you're on a lower tier. It's just suddenly got really windy again. Yeah, so 2 prizes for whoever wins that massive photograph and a membership of the Black Clan for a year. All you need to do is go to, well, scan the QR code that's on the screen now, or go to blackcrag.com/win and then click on enter raffle, and that's it. Dead easy. I should have waited until here because it's really, really still here. I need to check I'm going the right way actually, I'm too busy yip yapping. Okay, just going to cross Blaine Water. Very nice. And I think we're going, where the hell are we going? Down here, look. Here we go. So far it's been really easy to navigate in terms of, you know, signage and everything, so that's good. If you compare it to the Dales Way, there's a certain section of the Dales Way heading towards Dent, there was just no signs at all. It was pretty tough, and just trying to find the path on the ground according to the map was a little bit of a joke. I just heard that making a lot of noise and it absolutely scared the bejesus out of me. I didn't know what it was. Oh, it's a horse chestnut, that tree. There we go, little conker. Can you see it? That's lovely. So if you're an English person or British person, I'm assuming they do it in Scotland as well, as schoolboys would play with these, you know, put them on a bit of string, dip them in vinegar overnight and things like that to make them harder and tougher. And then we'd play conkers, just basically smashing each other's conkers up. I have a feeling they stopped doing that in the playgrounds because it was all health and safety and kids' eyes were getting obliterated and, you know, people were mortally wounded. To be said, this is a little bit tedious now, this railway line. It just goes on and on and on. But here's the distillery, look. So we can join the path and go and have a look. Or not, what do you think? I don't know if we're bothered. I really don't want to be drinking whiskey. It would purely just to have a little nosy around. Thanks very much, cheers. Okay, I just asked that couple there if it's worth having a look in the distillery. And they said yes, so we'll go and have a look. Hopefully it's open because it's only 11:15. It's definitely too early to have whiskey, isn't it? Is it? It is, isn't it? Surely. It's the Glengoyne Distillery. Where the hell are we going?
can see if there's some spots in an earlier drawer. Transition.
Hey, how you doing? Do you have a shop by any chance? Can I get to it from here, or do I have to do the tour? Yeah?
I'll show you where it's at.
Lovely, thank you.
You're in West Highland Way.
I am, yeah, can you tell?
But if you go all the way up the courtyard, there's the
Oh,
black
yeah.
building, and that's where the shop's going
That's
to be.
great.
We've got little miniatures, so
Oh, brilliant.
keep you going.
That's exactly what I'm after. Thank you. You can't walk past a distillery and not have a look. I think I might take one of these actually, little miniature. Not for now, it's far
good
too early.
size for the wall.
Exactly, yeah.
Would you like it wrapped in paper?
Yeah, go on and please, why not? Yeah. It's probably not even going to make it out the courtyard, to be honest with you.
Yes.
Yesterday looked horrendous, yeah. It was a struggle to get up here actually, to be honest with you.
Because all the trains were cancelled.
That's right, you had to drive up in the end, so it was a bit of a nightmare. That's lovely, look at that, beautiful. That's great, thank you. See ya, thank you. So it would have been nice to have done the tour, but you have to book. So I've got myself a little miniature for later on. I'll have that in the room later. I had some 18-year-old single malts. They were, how much were they? About £25 I think, just for a miniature. Oh, I can smell the malt. Let's walk past this door here, let's see if we can have a little sneak peek. Cheeky. Right, let's get back on the way. And look at that. Look at that volcanic plug. Let's get back on the way. And there's a pub not far from here now. I might pop in there. I mean, we've literally got like 2 hours of walking left. Ish, 5 miles left-ish. So I might get a pint. I don't know. What do you think? It's a shame I can't interact with you live, isn't it? It'd be great to sort of tell me what should I do? Should I go to the distillery? Yes, no. Should I have a pint? Yes, no. I guess that could be the future at some point, couldn't it? When 5G is good enough. Wait a minute, microphone. When things are good, internet everywhere, to do a live hike, it would be amazing, because then I could just sort of, get onto the YouTube live and go, what do I do? Pint or not? Right, back along the squelchy grass, and back on the tedious path. It really is tedious, it has to be said. Give me a hill, give me anything really. Oh, look at these. See, I don't mind these kind of horses. Let's see if we can stroke one. Hello. How are you doing? Will you let me touch you? Oh, hey, it's really soft. Oh, you're very nice, aren't you? Not interested. I like your colours. Little brown one there. I like your hair. Right, so I think this is the pub. Just here. I'm not going to have a pint. I've made an executive decision to be a good boy and not have a pint just yet. We'll wait until we get to Drymen and then we can chill and have maybe several pints. I've got really high spirits at the moment. Partly because I've just come off that railway line, but partly just this adventure, I've got no idea what lies ahead. Nothing. Sod it, let's go and have a pint. We can have a swift one, can't we? If it is a pub, or is it just a cafe? How you doing? Ooh. Hey, is it a pub? Have you got anything on draft, or is it just...
Nothing on draft, it's just bottles and cans.
Okay, what do I want to do? Hey, how you doing? No, I'll push on, it's alright, yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, you're alright, thank you. Cheers, thanks. Okay, it was only bottles and cans only. I'm not that desperate for a pint for beer. It just would have been nice to have had like a local pint or something, but it is not to be.
Okay, unfortunately we are back on the railway line, you know, the old railway line again. So it is a little bit of a trudge down here now, again. But not for far, I don't think. Monty's Gate. Ooh. No, we're going through it. We're going through it, okay, it's there. It has to be done. Let's have a listen. Hey, not bad, not bad. Some goose behind a fence, the way there should be. If there's a gate, we have to do it. It's the rule. Oh no. Yes, that was a real clack, wasn't it? Oh, that's very cute. So, as I walk down here, I was just thinking to myself, that smells a bit interesting. And sure enough, there are sewage works just here, marked on the map. And I was just about to get out a little bit of a snackette. I've got some, what they're called? Is it Nature Valley? Nature Valley. I've got some of those in here, and maybe even a Snickers, actually, thinking about it. But I don't want to eat it with the smell of that. That place. No, thank you very much. It's a bit of a nightmare around here. It's a little bit muddy. How's it going? It's a bit squelchy, isn't it? A bit squelchy, a little bit snaggy by the sounds of it.
I never think.
Probably is better up here. Oh, these are like the worst shoes ever for mud. Oops. Just trying to pick the best line through here. It's not great, has to be said. It's just a little bit of mud on shoes. Okay, I think I'm upwind now, so I'm going to have a little snack. Why funny chewing noises? Heck, it's all the damage from last night, yesterday. Bloody hell. Oh, can I fit through that? Wide boy. It's close. Very, very close. I don't know if you can tell, the clouds are definitely starting to gather now out towards the whatever direction that is. Northwest, I think it is. So things are starting to roll in. I just want to get to Drymen. I just want to get to Drymen. Dry. Quality gate. A little bit like up on Sale Fell. Was it Sale Fell? Okay, that's quite interesting looking back now. That's very nice actually, isn't it? With the foreground lit up and those darker clouds. But looking back at, is it Dumgoyne? Is that what it's called? Something like that. The end of the Campsie Fells there. So you can see we've come quite a way already. Well, 9 miles apparently, according to my watch. Can you still hear the birdies? What is that birdie? It's gone. Typically, it's gone. Loving all the oak trees so far today, and look at all the acorns here. Look at them all. Millions of them. So lovely. Okay, I just had a bit of a glimpse out that way when it cleared a minute ago, and I could see a whole lot of rain coming in. Time is running out. I've just been dawdling a little bit, which is nice. I just want to take my time. I don't want to rush. But yeah, we may end up getting a bit wet. All of us, are in this together. Getting a bit frisky. This gate's a bit shockingly bad. I don't know if you've noticed, but there appears to be a cow on the wrong side of the fence. There we go. Drymen 3. Just taking it really steady away. Hey, guess what? Still on the flipping railway line. It's just never ending. Ever. It's 20 to 1. I've got about another hour-ish to go. Just nice and steady. So 20 to 2. I'm about ready for a pint, you know. I am. I might have several. I will have several. Hey, we got some sheep. Yay! We got a sheep. I'm not a sheep shagger. I swear to God, I'm not. They're just funny and cute, aren't they? I like the horns. I like that tree that stood under as well. That's beautiful. Okay, finally reaching the end of the railway line. That just went on for flipping miles. And we're going to be following the road pretty much all the way into Drymen now. So that's where I've come from today, on to the side of that hill there. Look, all the way down Strathblane. Is that right? I think we can just see the top of the, what's it called again? Drummagoyach, was it? Drummagoyach, the volcanic plug. I think we just see the top of it. So it feels like we've come quite a way already. Oh, I can feel rain. Oh no, here we go. Get soaked like the last 5 minutes. Yeah, so it's this now, I think, all the way to Drymen. Yay. Pub. So as we walk into Drymen, let me know in the comments if you've done the West Highland Way before. Let me know what you thought of it. Let me know if it's something that you'll do again, maybe. Quite a lot of people do it multiple times. I saw on the Instagram page that there's a guy who's done it 100 times. That's like twice a year for 50 years. What's going on? Yeah, it'd be interesting to know if you guys have done it and, you know, what your favourite bit was, really. Oh, this is very nice. Look at that. That really has got that Scottish water look about it, hasn't it? That brown look. More the peat. Very nice. Right, onwards. This is a very cute row of cottages, isn't it? Cottages. Okay, this is actually the first hill in, well, for ages, really. And it's a similar sort of feel to day one of Cumbria Way, where it's flat for a long way, and my lower back and my ass it's just killing me. Here we go, we're getting glimpses to the north now, where the big hills are. That's very exciting. I think in that dip over there, that's where the beginning of Loch Lomond is. Still not even got to Loch Lomond yet. And what is amazing is the fact it's going to take us 2 days to walk the whole length of Loch Lomond. It's going to be on our left hand side for 2 whole days. Well, it's definitely raining now, but I still think it's worth, I don't know, is it worth putting waterproofs on for half an hour? In case you're wondering what I'm wearing on my feet, by the way, it's the La Sportiva Ultra Raptor 2. So you've seen the orange ones that I always wear. I've been wearing this last year. These are exactly the same, but they didn't have them in orange. I do like the orange ones. I like bright coloured shoes. I think they look great. So they only had black, but they're still quite bright. Well, they were until I got all the mud on them. Got the mud on, or you know what I'm trying to say. So yes, they are great, very comfortable, very grippy. We'll see how we get on with it, with all the rain and everything. Might end up having very wet feet. They are Gore-Tex lined, but they are shoes, so you know, if my waterproof trousers don't cover the top enough, I will get water in. And with it being a Gore-Tex lined shoe, once the water's in, it ain't coming out. It's all part of the fun, all part of the adventure. Things that go wrong, it's part of it. This is how I think quite a lot, by the way. I don't get too hung up on stuff. You know, if something goes wrong, if this is a tough week, for example, and it's really painful, it doesn't matter, because next week I'll be at home editing, and I'll be thinking, oh, I wish I was back out there again. So it's all relative, isn't it? And, you know, you got to put things into perspective a little bit. When I say these things, it always makes sense in my head, and then when I watch it back, I'm like, what the hell was I talking about? Baking shed. Bread. Wow, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Tree-lined driveway. Very nice. Hey, that's a very fine view, isn't it? Looking out towards the I'm going to say north-ish, Campsie Fells. Oh, there we go. First glimpse of the bottom end of Loch Lomond. Can you see it? Oh, that's lovely. That's a really welcome sight, actually. It feels like we're making progress now. Has he seen me? Okay, we're about to reach the point where we're going to leave the West Highland Way for the evening and head into Drymen itself, which is just over that way, and we need to go that way. I'll show you in a sec. Right, here we go. That's where we would be going if we weren't stopping in Drymen. And tomorrow what we'll do is we'll leave the village and we'll pick up where that ends up, basically back on the main road. So we're sort of cutting a little bit out, but not really, because we're doing this extra bit into the village. So don't give me any grief for not doing it all. Literally, what, 10 minutes or so until we get into the hotel. Today seems to have flown. It's weird, really weird, but we've been walking just under 5 hours, so it's been good. It's been really good. Good warm up. Anyway, we're not there yet. I might die right here. Four minutes from the hotel, people. 4 minutes. Yay. Okay, I think that is home for the night. I think that's the Winnock Hotel. Is it? It looks like it. I can't believe a coach has just turned up, look. So check-in's going to be a long time. Thank you. Hi.
You okay?
I've got a room for tonight.
Sure, I'm not sure if it's fully ready yet, but I will check.
Oh, right, I'm a little bit early actually.
What is your name?
I can go and have a pint, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind.
Dump your luggage and the bar's open if you want to go and wait in the bar.
I can take it with me actually, yeah, so yeah, brilliant, thank you.
Is that not luggage? Is that a baby?
It looks, that is actually called The Baby.
Oh, I thought just when I seen the baby
yeah, no, it does
I just tell him to dump his baby.
Just dump the baby, fine. Will you give me a shout or shall I come back in and...
I can give you a shout.
Yeah, brilliant, that's great, thank you. I don't want to get too drunk, you see.
No worries.
Can I try a little bit of the Ridge Ale, please? I'll have a pint of that, please, yeah, lovely. It does that, it's open and it complains that it's not open. I know, bloody technology. It's weird thinking back to how it was before, before phones, you know, knowing where your mates were and stuff. It was
100%, yeah.
It was a nightmare. Well, not a nightmare, it was easy, but...
I remember, yeah. I remember my mates after school having to knock on the door. And went,
yeah, that's right,
all the way back
yeah,
home.
walk about 5 miles home, yeah.
Nowadays, just text them.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Welcome to the Winnock Hotel. They didn't have my room ready when I got here, so I'm now 2 pints in. That's the trouble. When you get in early, you end up in the bar, inevitably. But yeah, here we go. I'll show you around the room. Here is the room.
There's not a lot of it. You know, it's the usual stuff. Toilet, sink. Hey, where's the shower? It's behind the door. There you go. It's all right though. Good size. Clean. It's nice. A single bed. We only got the single room this time. But that's fine. Honestly, I can't wait to get into there. I always seem to find day one really hard. I think I've mentioned this before, like on the Cumbria Way or maybe Dales Way, I don't know. It takes a couple of days to get into your rhythm. You know, everything's warmed up and you just know, well, it's just painful now, that's it. It's just the way it is. Those pints have sort of knocked me sideways a little bit. So anyway, I'm going to get myself sorted out. I'm going to wash some clothes, charge everything up as I can, as much as I can. 2 pints. And then we're going to go down and have dinner at 6. Booked in for 6 o'clock. It's 1 minute to 6. Let's go get some scran.
Ved du, hvem der er nede i sommerhuset, når vi kommer?
Alright, this evening we have haggis and black pudding fritters, followed by a gigantic steak pie. Look at that gravy. Alright, once I'd finished that enormous pie, I popped across the road to the spa to get some water and some snackage for tomorrow's walk.
Yes, I do have a microphone clipped to the duvet. Well, here we are, end of day one. It is 10 o'clock at night. I'm absolutely goosed. Very good day today though, really enjoyed it. Bit boring along the railway line, it has to be said. That was a little bit, come on. And a bit hemmed in, but once it all opened out a little bit, you can see some more of the views, that was good. And then obviously getting a glimpse towards Conic Hill and the bigger hills beyond that was good. So ready for tomorrow. I was going to do a time lapse out the window, but there's no point. It's all steamed up. It's steamed up because of all my washing. It's just damp in here. It's damp and hot. All this, by the way, the duvet, the t-shirts, all coming off in a minute. This is all just for effect, for your benefit. I'll be naked in a minute. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you can join me back out again tomorrow, where we'll head to Rodendren, whatever. Rodendren. We're going to head there. We'll go over Conic Hill. We're going to get to Loch Lomond and we're going to enjoy that for a bit. I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough day tomorrow with the weather and everything else. Can you hear the slam? That's what I've got to put up with tonight. It's very noisy here and the walls are like paper thin. God help that person there when I start snoring. Oh well, that's what earplugs are for. I've got mine. Anyway, I'm going to go to sleep now. I'm absolutely cream crackered. So I shall see you in the morning for breakfast. Rather large portion of breakfast as well, probably. And then we'll get on our way. Good night.